So hello and welcome to Ecoholics. A very good evening to all of you. So if you are able to see me or you are able to hear me, if my voice is audible to you, just send a thumbs up or say hello or a very good evening to all the viewers. So if you are able to see me or if you are able to hear me, just say hello or send a thumbs up so that I'll start the session and people are coming in. So I will begin the session after a few minutes, like 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, very good evening. Good evening to all of you. Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, Shruti. Thank you. Thank you so much. So this is a new interface. So that's why I was just checking the voice. And you can see your comments on the screen as well. So this is how uh, things will go. So let's start. The most important, what I can say, is the announcement that we are starting the Indian Economic Service batch from tomorrow. Already a lot of students already enrolled it, and we hope to see you soon tomorrow on the platform. Apart from this session is dedicated towards all the doubts, queries that I was not able to entertain on my WhatsApp number or on my phone, because like bombardment of the message in the last few days. So that's why the topic of today's lecture is regarding the Indian Economic Service exam. So all the doubts, queries regarding the syllabus, preparation, answer writing, or how to get through the examination, to get into interview, get into services, we'll discuss in this lecture itself. So all the story from A to Z in this lecture. So Indian Economic Service, you can register on our website if you want to avail the course. In this course, we'll provide you the lectures from Monday to Friday. Saturday would be the live session. Sunday would be the test answer writing practice that you have to submit in 48 hours. And before the next test, all the evaluated copies must be sent back to you. And in the live discussion, we can discuss about the classes that we have covered. And apart from this, some test questions as well. Every week you'll get current affairs on Monday. So like tomorrow is the current affairs day. So in every batch we provide current affairs of the whole week, and at last will give you study material as well. So that study material would be sent to you via post to your postal address only after the lockdown right now. So can't promise the exact date, but I'll give you. By the time I can give you the study material in the read only mode, so not in the form of PDF, but you can read those notes in the mobile app. All the courses, classes would be provided on the mobile app itself. You can register for the course on Ecoholics website given in the description. So let's begin with the session. So we can say that a lot of people are here, so we can right now start the session, and you can ask all the doubts, queries, whatever you want in between. And apart from this, we are collaborating, or a lot of economists are collaborating with Ecoholics, and we are also doing the same thing. So on the same lines, this is what we call the thinking tree, a trademark show of Ecoholics where we call experts and we talk about them. So the coming expert, we can say, the for PG entrance examination. So on Tuesday, we'll discuss about the PG entrance examination from one of my student from Ecoholics, that will discuss about how to get into the examination. In the coming weeks, we will discuss about major agricultural issue on next Sunday, same timing, with famous newspaper article writer, columnist, agriculture, food policy, trade analyst Devinder Sharma ji. So we'll discuss with him, and many more to come, like economics from IMF also, one of my friend. One of my friend is in Indian Police Services, IPS. He was a topper in ethics paper, optional paper, and the essay paper in 2016. currently posted as Indian Police Service in Punjab. So we'll discuss the UPSC exam related questions from him as well. So that is how we can go about it in a few months, especially in the lockdown. You must have seen the trailer of that coming Thinking Tree show. So that's how the things will proceed. Now we'll start with the lecture of Indian Economic Service. So we have a lot of doubts here. So we'll see one by one, and first of all I will discuss like how to start the preparation. And yeah, someone is asking, Saswat Chakravarti, तबीयत ठीक है, मेरी तबीयत ठीक है बेटा, thank you so much for your concern. And another one, Yatharth is asking tips for graduation students targeting IES. Like graduation students, a great time to have, like if you are doing BA Economics Honors, it would be like a very beneficial for you. So we can, like I can suggest you that you can start the preparation. So I'll tell you what are the important points that you have to keep in mind. And apart from this, Aditya is asking how can we start the preparation from class 11th for IAS. Aditya, see, don't start the preparation that too early. So start a preparation by like third year of your graduation. That would be enough. You'll get 3 years. So not from the 11th standard. You should read economics, make interest in economics, generate interest, just read basics, because I conducted a lot of interviews today. तो उसमें मैंने एक चीज़ देखा कि people are not having skills, they are not conceptually clear. Although students from reputed universities, India and abroad, so I was taking interviews in the afternoon. I found that people are struggling with the basics. Basics, like they don't know the basic difference between the classical theory and the Keynesian theory. So these are the important things that people are struggling. So I think that you should focus on basics, especially if you are in school. Okay, so yeah, so the next is 12th exam diya hai, so how should I prepare? I think if you have given the 12th examination, you should focus on your graduation degree, BA Economics. So try to do your graduation degree properly. That's what I can suggest. When the discussion of the question paper on Sunday? Question paper discussion on Saturday, not on Sunday. Vanshika will take the questions at last. Just adjust the answer this question of Vanshika. Time, I think it's 1 year, full 1 year you required to prepare. Reference book for statistics, SC Gupta you can refer, SC Gupta. Digvijay can't tell you about the notification or the exam date, because it's totally in the hands of UPSC, and UPSC will announce something on 20th of May. So stay tuned for 20th May. They'll announce something. So Komal, I'm good, and how are you? So we'll talk for sure. Yeah, so starting with the Indian Economic Service paper, we'll take all the doubts later. So whatever you have, just post it, and I'll start the lecture so that we can discuss. Otherwise we'll not be able to discuss anything. Then if you have doubt, you can ask. In between, if you think anything is there to be asked, you can just write in the comment sections. Okay, so we'll start with the session of Indian Economic Service. In this examination, you're required to give 6 papers into 3 days. 6 papers means first is General English, then General Studies on the same day, then General Economics 1 and 2 on the same day, General Economics 3 and Indian Economy, that is on third day. So 2 papers, it means 3 hours, 6 hours you have to write per day for 3 days. So it's itself like a torture for your hand, for your mind. So it means it requires rigorous practice before the examination. So for that, what we can do, suppose you are starting the preparation, you can just see the syllabus, what the syllabus provides, and syllabus is pretty vast, and it takes, for me in the course, is around 6 to 7 months minimum to cover the syllabus. and for you, if you are like preparing on yourself or by self studying, so it will take around 1 year at least. Then you will give the examination. Whenever you give the examination, the important part of your preparation is answer writing, because answer writing is the part of the preparation. Some people are thinking that first we should read something, then first we'll finish the syllabus, then we'll start writing answers. But if you'll not start writing answers, because at the end of the day your answers will represent yourself in front of the examiner. So if you know everything, if you like have knowledge about every detail, but you're not able to express in terms of answer writing, then obviously it is of no use. So what is my suggestion is, whenever you are preparing, prepare answer writing not as a separate thing, it's a part of preparation. So whenever you are reading any topic, just weekly you should write the answers. Whenever exam is approaching, like before 1 month, you can write daily answers. So this is how we can actually cover the syllabus well within the time. Okay, so that is the main thing that I wanted to discuss. Regarding answer writing, the most important part of the answer writing is structure of the answers. Sometimes you need to understand, people are saying that I've written well, but UPSC sometimes, or UPSC doesn't give marks to the candidates. UPSC do these kind of activities with all the time with all the students. So don't blame UPSC. What I am saying, that if you are not well read or well written, you'll write very average answers, then obviously you will be able to attract only average marks. So if you want to fetch good marks, if you want good ranking in Indian Economic Service exam, or if you want to be selected well above the cutoff, you should practice lot of answer writing. Although whatever the topper is saying, don't listen to them, just write answers, because writing answers is very vital, and it's the part of the preparation. This is what we provide on Ecoholics as well. So you can on yourself you can write answers, but the most important thing, who will evaluate? So don't give these answers to professors of your college or anyone, because who is not in touch of the UPSC examination or UPSC standard. If they are in touch of UPSC standards, or they know the level of UPSC questions, then you can happily give. But if the people are not in touch with the UPSC level type of questions, then please refrain to seek any suggestion regarding the examination. You need to have certain guidance in order to prepare at the initial level. Like for example, if you write regular answers, it will take 6 weeks to come onto the track. Another thing is, whenever you are writing answers in the examination hall, it is very important to understand the question paper. Like suppose you have seen the question paper, there are like 3 hours given to you, and the questions are too many. So it means you have less time to think, then you have to write a lot of answers. So try to write a lot of answers in the practice, so that in the examination, whenever you read the question, you will understand what I have to write there. Like for example, if the question comes on drought, right? Drought is a like multi-dimensional topic. Drought is related to geography, drought is related to like economy, sociology, polity. So you should give 360 view of that particular answer, because if you are not able to give 360-degree view of the answers, you're not able to fetch good marks in the examination. So the important thing that we have is the answer writing practice is the part of your preparation, is the part of a strategy. I hope this message must be clear. Now coming on to the preparation part, I think I am providing the study material. That study material would be enough for you for the preparation, but I would suggest that if you read along with some standard books, some standard selected chapters, because at the end of the day you have to write the answers. I'm not going there in the examination hall writing on behalf of you. So understanding must be there in your mind, so because you need to write the answers. So read some of the literature that will give you certain data, certain knowledge, concepts, so that you can express yourself in the examination hall. Like suppose you are reading 100%, you are able to retain 40 or 50%. But if you are reading 40-50%, it means you are able to write only 10 or 20%. So that is how for some big topics you should read. Like for example, in Indian economy, the paper 4 of general economics, you can say last paper, you should have you should have read Uma Kapila, that is Since Independence 1947, Uma Kapila, that you must have read this book, and because it will give you conceptual clarity. Mishra and Puri and Datta Sundaram are two other books, but why I am not referring those books, because if you see those books, these are containing a lot of factual informations, lot of data, so these are not asking by the UPSC, but Uma Kapila will give you conceptual clarity. So that is the important part that you need to keep in mind to have conceptual clarity. Starting with, like, suppose general studies and general economics, general English paper. In general English they are asking simple things like reading passage, the précis writing, so you can do that. It's a like level 10th standard level they are asking English. Sometimes vocabulary is tough, and for that you can read the Hindu newspaper throughout your preparation. That will enhance your vocabulary and you are able to like tackle those kind of vocabulary words. In general studies, we have 4 subjects like polity, history, geography and economy. So economy must be covered with the general economics paper as well as Indian economy. Now you have to prepare these 3 papers, 5 question each: polity, geography and history. Obviously in polity and geography some of the questions are connected with current aspects. Like for polity, they can ask about the questions on Citizenship Amendment Bill. They can ask about the certain verdict of the Supreme Court. In geography, they can ask about certain disaster, certain phenomena of the earth or the monsoon. But in history, you have to read the historical aspects, especially that thing correlate with the past. Like for 2020, the 100 years back, 1920, famous national movements. So you can take hint from these kind of references and you can prepare yourself. For that, in general studies, you need to have one important thing, that is read NCERT of 11th and 12th. If you're not reading NCERT of 11th 12th, you're not able to understand, and NCERTs are enough, so no need to read anything. Second thing is about the revision of these notes. I'm also developing these notes, and if you want I can give you on my WhatsApp number, so that I'll give you in future as and when available. Just see or follow any medium of social media on Ecoholics. So this is the approach that we have regarding the general English and general studies paper. Coming on to the general economics 1, 2 and 3. General economics 1, 2 and 3 consider a more of conceptual part. If we separate general economics 1, it's like more of mathematical. Like if you have never read mathematical or econometrics part, don't worry about it. I teach from very basics. I explain each and every sign in the econometrics, mathematical, and the like derivations, the subscript, superscript, the dependent, independent variable, each and everything I explain. And I just want to make a picture in your mind that how we can approach that particular subject. The important thing that I'm teaching on Ecoholics app is not just the syllabus. What I'm doing, I'm just transferring my technology, how to write answer, how to think as a perspective of economist. Because if you are writing as a general answer, you'll never get selected, because you'll become economist in the Ministry of Finance or in some other agencies like Niti Aayog. So what you have to do, you have to write the answers from the perspective of the economist. Whenever the examiner will read the answer, he or she should get the idea that this person, this aspirant is well read about the economic concepts. So in answer writing, you must include the facts, figures, some of the data, the concepts. Whenever you are giving certain opinion, that must be substantiated with certain examples. Now introduction and the conclusion are the two important things. In introduction, if you see, it's not a summary of your answer. Introduction is what? Introduction is just like a takeoff. So it should enter the examiner's mind into your answer. If the examiners will find that this introduction is like somewhat curious, so he or she will read the whole answer. Then in conclusion must be optimistic, because they want to see your mentality. So if there is no optimism in the answer writing, especially in the conclusion part, then you'll not be able to fetch good marks, because after reading conclusion, examiner will give the marks. So that is why conclusion must be good as well as very optimistic in nature. Obviously it depends on the nature of the question as well, but whenever possible try to write optimistic conclusion. So this is how you can approach the examination. In general economics 2 and 3, more or less they ask some theoretical questions, and the conceptual clarity, the correlation is very vital. Like if you see, I take the example of international economics. In international economics we have certain theories like mercantilism. What mercantilism provided, that there must be trade protection. We want to export but we do not want to import. So that is the notion of mercantilism. But then we move to free market economy. Adam Smith propagated that if the trade goes up, the welfare of both the country will go up. Then again, the classical economists said that after that, what Keynes came into the picture. Keynes said that lot of free market creates chaos in the economy. So at the time of crisis, we need government intervention. The example was Great Depression. So that was the time. Then again, after Keynes, there was a problem. Like Keynes said that increase the demand, economy problem will be solved. But in 1974, the problem of stagflation came into the picture. Then you find if you increase the demand, prices are also going up. So that is the situation of stagflation, where economy is stagnant but prices are rising. That is stagflation. So a new theory came into the picture. So this is how you have to understand the journey. Then no need to like adopt a rote learning. So what you can do, you can just understand the flow of the concepts. You will get everything. No need to revise anything at the end of the examination. Just revise on the weekends. What my personal suggestion is, study from Monday to Friday. Saturday would be the revision day and Sunday would be the test day. This is a perfect module to do your preparation. So this is what I wanted to say, and if you have doubts you can ask, and if you have anything to say you can say. So we'll wind up the session in 15 minutes, maybe 10:10 or 10:15. So there are a lot of doubts, I'll see one by one. Kumkum is asking, sir मैंने 12th के एग्ज़ाम दिया है, so how can I prepare for IES? I think Kumkum, you should go for the graduation and study economics with concepts, clarity in concepts at the college level. That would be beneficial for you in IES, and whenever you'll come in the third year, you can just contact me. The next is Vanshika is asking कितना टाइम लगेगा IES प्रिपरेशन में. So मैं बता चुका हूँ, like more or less 1 year. Reference book for statistics, Arjun, the reference book of statistics is S.C. Gupta. S for school, C for like cat, then S.C. Gupta. This is a book name. Any idea about this? No. Suchiang is asking, sir, in northeastern India, where's the center to appear IES? I think it would be like Guwahati. Mansi is asking, what else than IES for economics students? Yeah, there are a lot of opportunity for IES students. So I would not tell you in this lecture itself because this is dedicated towards Indian Economic Service. But you can contact me on my WhatsApp or on call. I'll tell you. Then Kumkum is saying, sir, मैं graduation में कौन सा subject लूँ? I think if you are interested in economics, you should take economics. Economics is a subject of future. You'll get a lot of opportunity in economics in the coming times. Rationalist is asking, all 6 papers will be covered? No, we cover only 4 papers. We provide guidance for GS and the general English, but will not cover those in the classes. Because I'm expert in economics, not in general studies or English. Digvijay is asking, oh, so thank you Digvijay. Vanshika is, it's my pleasure dear. Economics Hub. कुमकुम ये क्वेश्चन सर से क्या पूछना, खुद से पूछो. Okay, so sorry. Yeah, hello. Mansi is saying, sir, please make a video on answer writing for IS. I'll make for sure. There's one video on answer writing that I have posted few weeks earlier, so you can go and see that. Then Shubham Khandelwal is asking, sir, for IES batch, which is the schedule of the testing mission? हाँ आ जाएगा बेटा, आ जाएगा, शेड्यूल भी आ जाएगा, टेस्ट सीरीज भी आ जाएगा. Vanshika is saying so there are free classes. No dear, free is not possible because of infrastructure, technological infrastructure we need to make, and the app, the website, the classes. So can't say anything. It takes a lot of effort to teach as well, to check the answers per week. So it's not possible to provide free, but we provide at very nominal cost. Anadita Sinha, sir, how can I carry simultaneous graduation and IAS preparation through your channel? And if have to face graduation exam, can I leave the course? Yes, obviously graduation is the priority, and uh, graduation is the most important right now for you. So IAS exam would be like later stages. So first focus on graduation. Examination, your syllabus will be completed by May end. I'll try my best, and as promised earlier, like by May end, and only few chapters are left common, the environmental economics left, mathematical is almost completed, the stats almost completed, the Indian economy almost completed. We are focusing on economic survey right now, then we'll do. Possibility of the exam, I would say, like, this is my personal opinion, don't take it otherwise. According to my personal opinion, exam may be held in the month of August or maybe the July end. So that is the time period, but obviously it would be after the UPSC preliminary examination. So I think whenever they will announce the examination date, that would be like 1 month gap of the announcement and the examination. So you'll get 1 month for sure, and still the notifications are not out, so we cannot say anything about it. So that is what I can tell you right now. Yeah, Abhijit is asking, I completed my MA Economics from IGNOU, is eligible? Yes, Abhijit, you are eligible for the examination. Yes, Kumkum, it's compulsory to have the post-graduation degree. Vaibhav is saying something. Please suggest what are the main concepts which we have to prepare or pressurize more while doing graduation in economic honors. I think you should focus on the applied part, not the just theoretical part. Do not just read, understand. That's the difference between reading and the learning. So you should go for learning. Learning can take place with or without tutor, and that you can understand. Learning is the process. I'm also a learner. Everyone is a learner. At the age of 60, 70, you are also a learner. So learning is a good skill that you should have, and that is how you can focus on the areas which are important. Like econometrics is the important subject that you have to mention, because without econometrics there is no economics, especially when you think about higher level. So theoretical economics plays an important role. Focus on theory as well, because I know a lot of students from big universities of Delhi, famous universities located in Delhi. They are good in mathematical, but they are not good in analysis. Their analytical skills is very less. As far as I have experienced while teaching the UPSC students in Delhi coaching for the civil services and other for the economics optional. So what I would suggest that just understand the econometrics as well as the theoretical aspects. So make a balance of that. Yeah, Mansi is asking, so please suggest some books that I can read, making my base stronger. Mansi, you can refer to my Indian Economic Service book list. There are a lot of books I've mentioned, so you can pick any of those. It will help you. Yeah, Abhiram is asking how to get a grip on important data. What should be the approach other than rote learning? I told you earlier in the earlier sessions as well, and I'll teach you in the course as well, Abhiram. The important thing is about the frequency of revision. Like if I'm seeing fiscal deficit data, it's around 3% every time, 3.8% this time, previously 3.4%, previous to that year 3.5%, previous to that year 3.7%. So it's like I remember all the data just because I read newspaper. So it's important to read newspaper regularly. It means like you are like doing breakfast, lunch or dinner, you have to read newspaper. Without newspaper, economics is like of no use. So Do read newspaper, you'll be able to remember all the data. Animesh saying something. So what will be the timing and the duration of the class? Duration would be 1 hour because I record in the morning and will give you at the night, and these lectures are recorded on daily basis. So I can't tell you the timing of the duration of the class, but it's approximately, you can understand, 1 hour. Depends on the different topics. Like some topics are big topics like Herod Dummer, the WTO is a big topic. Sometimes if there's a big topic more than 1 hour, so I generally do separate into two parts, because what I feel is people can concentrate up to 1 hour at a particular stretch. So that is the main motive behind making these. Yeah, the next is Saswat Chakravarti. Can you please tell something about the notes making and the revision process? Notes making is like simple thing. Whenever you're reading, suppose 1,000 words of article, then 1,000 words of article must be covered in 100 words of notes. So note making is very vital thing, because if you are making notes at the time of first reading, you are just replicating the same things. So try to make notes a second time. Whenever you are seeing my lectures, just see like a movie. Then what you have to do, you have to make notes, make fast forward like 2x speed, then then you can make notes of it. So note making technique is a technique where you write only bullet points, important points. Do not make notes in the paragraph form. Never make notes in a paragraph form. Yeah, Divya is saying, give the timetable for preparing for IS. Yeah, we give the timetable for the batch students. So if you enroll in the batch, we'll give you the proper timetable. Payal is asking, so please make available few mock tests of paper 1. There are few mock tests available on our app. If you go scroll back this chat, I've given the link of the mobile app, as well as you can see in the description also. There's a link of the mobile app. So there are a few mock tests of the paper 1 as well. Mahima is saying, so please help me to clear net and what are the basics, and I need to prefer the books and the tutorial class and the notes. I think Mahima, for a net examination, you should practice a lot of MCQs, and for that you can talk to me personally, because this session dedicated to Indian Economic Services students. UGC net will do next Sunday, like whenever the examination will come up. Not next Sunday, because we have a session next Sunday with Devinder Sharma, so we'll try to do it live, and if the system supports, if the network supports, we'll do it live. Otherwise we'll record and upload. So that is what I can say. You can call tomorrow between 5 to 6 p.m. That is the time I am available on my call, and so I'll tell you about the net classes. Arjun is saying, please suggest reference book for mathematical economics. AC Chiang is the best book for mathematical economics, so you can refer the basic books. Don't scare from mathematics. AC Chiang explained pretty well. So I'm currently preparing for PG entrance examination. Khushi is asking, when should I start for IES? Currently I'm going through PG entrance preparation. What should I think if you are going for PG entrance examination, I remember that you are in my batch, PG entrance examination batch. So you're doing it like in a correct way. So what you can focus right now is not focus on IAS, just focus on PG entrance examination. As and when you get admitted in either JNU or DSE, then you can start your preparation. That I'll help you, don't worry. Dikshita Garg is saying, what is the actual work becoming? Actual work is analyzing the policies, like suppose for example Manrega. So you have to understand and make the policy, like how Manrega workers are getting benefited, how much allocation that you need. So all the budget documents, the economic survey, you have to do research, these kind of activity that they will get. Apart from this, giving advice to the ministers, to different departments of government of India as well as state governments, that they do. Yeah, so the next question is, Sir, I'm preparing for Umapati is asking. Sir, I'm preparing for assistant professor post in economics subject. Please give some Karnataka state government. Okay, for the Karnataka state government, you just send me the syllabus. Uma, you can send the syllabus on my WhatsApp. I'll see that and then I'll guide you, because without seeing the syllabus, I can tell you, not possible. Vaibhav is asking, what are the main concepts which we have to prepare or pressurize? That I told you earlier, like econometrics is the most important thing that you should focus. Apart from this, microeconomics and macroeconomics plus statistics. Please provide day-wise or topic-wise timetable. I don't understand what's the name. Rationalist creature is the name, so this must be some username. Yeah, Harivamsh is asking difference between IAS and IAS. IAS is like administrative job. IES, that is economic services, about the research related job. So it's like if you want to do some work at the ground level, Indian administrative service is the best job. If you love economics, want to do policy analysis, want to be the part of policy making, go for Indian Economic Service. Yeah, so the next we have is reference book for econometrics. Damodar Gujarati is the best book for econometrics. कुमकुम इज आस्किंग बिगनिंग कैसे करें. मैं आपको सारी चीज़ बता दिया हूँ. स्टार्ट रीडिंग द टेक्स्ट बुक्स मैंने आपको बताई हुई हैं. यू कैन स्टार्ट विद दोज. Vaibhav is saying how policy makers make policy. I mean IAS officers. They suggest the politicians, so the incumbents, the ministers. So this is how they develop. They do research, like economic survey. If you have seen economic surveys, economic survey ever, they've given a lot of analysis about the each and every policies. So you can just go and read that. You'll find what they do. Then we have from where we prepare current affairs. We provide current affairs from the Hindu newspaper and different other newspapers as well. Better commerce. Sir, कल का schedule क्या है? What time class will start and purchase the course and get the time? You'll get all the information tomorrow 12 noon. Our team will contact you because currently we are also accepting the admissions are open, so we cannot tell exactly the numbers, so we have to plan that. Our team is doing that. So what you can do is just wait for tomorrow 12 noon. Our team will contact you. Our team will give the weekly schedule. लक्ष्मी इज आस्किंग, सर मैं इग्नू में एमए इकोनॉमिक्स फाइनल ईयर में हूँ. जुलाई में एग्ज़ाम है फाइनल ईयर का. हाँ जी, आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं लक्ष्मी. यू कैन अप्लाई. न्यूज़पेपर द हिंदू इज़ द nice newspaper. Business Line you can also read. The Hindu Business Line if you are thinking about any finance newspaper. Yasho is asking some MSc statistics कर रही हूँ and क्या economics exam में MSc statistics. I think there's a degree in applied. I have to check the eligibility. I don't remember the exact words written in the notification. Although I think it's a difficult one for me right now, so I'll tell you. Just remain in contact. I'll tell you like what is the eligibility. Then what's the highest post of IES? You should enter in the form of the JTS Junior Technique. Then you can elevate it towards the post of Principal Secretary as well. So this is how you can go. Divya is asking, sir, please tell us about the approach to general studies. General studies approach is very simple. No need to write the specialist answer. Just write general answer, that you have some knowledge about the concept, about the issues that they have raised in the question. So what you can do is just read the newspaper or the NCERT. It would be enough to fetch marks, because general studies you'll get around 40-50 marks whatever you do in the examination. So try to get more marks, especially in economics paper if possible, because general English, general studies paper you'll get more or less the average marks. So what you can do is like read NCERT and the newspaper. In newspaper only editorial, no need to read anything. But for economics, read business page as well. So editorial and business page. Yes, we provide for our student, if they qualify for the examinations interview, then we provide for their interview preparation as well. Arjun is saying, apart from Delhi University, IES officers were posted in the capitals of the state, sometimes, rarely, but Chetan is asking, when you are starting UGC net batches. Still the current batch is going on, so after finishing that batch, and especially I am having economics optional batch started from 4th of May, economics optional batch, and Indian economics service is starting tomorrow, so there's a lot of load on me. Apart from this, PG economics course is also going, so can't promise about it, but UGC net batch will start after the UGC net examination of June. So that June examination, whenever it will be held, then we'll start the next batch after the examination. Okay, so anything else? Present cadre strength is around 500. So present cadre strength of Indian Economic Service is 500. Then we have Sonali is asking, please tell preparation about the regarding general studies for IAS. General studies for IAS, I told you earlier also, read NCERT and the newspaper editorials only. Okay. So anything else? What will be the best word limit for question carrying 15 marks? They've given the word limit. I think whenever you see the question, UPSC always define the word limit. So always like go for it. It's about 15 marks, 20 marks. It depends on the word limit given by UPSC. So don't make your own assumption. Just see whatever they are asking. Yeah, Ruchi is asking, sir, I have done BA program course and the masters from IGNU. I am a teacher in KV. Can you suggest me some strategy to prepare for enrolled in course also? I think Ruchi, if you have enrolled in the course, we'll do a live session tomorrow, more or less the same time that we'll do, but you'll get the notification on the mobile app. So where I'll tell you the strategy to prepare for IAS after joining the batch, because that would be like each and every detail about the course as well as the examination. So we'll discuss tomorrow, don't worry about it. And you have done IGNU, masters from IGNU, and it's a good curriculum that they are having, so you must have a good knowledge about the examinations. Sushma is saying, sir, can I join IES coaching after UGC NET exam? See, to be honest, there are 100 seats because of the limit of the server. We cannot take more than 100 students because it actually increases the load on the server. So people are like, they may experience certain kind of delay in buffering. So that is why we take only 100 students. Right now the number I don't know. It's with the management, because management takes care of everything. So I'm not aware about that right now. So it's like 100 seats that we have per batch. So what you can do is like wait for it if you want. I don't have any problem. So just if their seats are vacant, or if we start a new batch, maybe it is not possible before December, or maybe in January that will start the new batch. So you can wait till that particular point if not possible. Yeah, Sumit is saying, could you provide with an expectation of the cutoff this year? This year exam to hone do beta abhi. Exam not done. So the expected cutoff is around 399 out of 1000. So that was the cutoff. It means 40% marks you have to score. Mansi, just WhatsApp me after the session. I'll give you the link. I'll give you the link of the answer writing video. Yeah, Vaibhav is saying UGC means undergraduate course. UGC means like University Grant Commission. It conducts the examinations. So right now it's conducted by the NTA. Sushma is saying something. Sushma, for which batch you are asking? Sushma. Okay, dear. So I'm signing off, and I think I have questioned all your doubts, queries pretty well. If you still have any doubts, you can ask on my WhatsApp number, or do comment in the comment section if this video will end. And there are a few more doubts that we'll see. And so what's the fees? You can see on our website, it's 11,999. So just go on our website. This is a fees for 1 year. So is it helping to do PhD from this? No dear, no, it's totally a myth. People from Delhi University, they have advantage in paper 1, general economics, but in other 3 papers they really need to get off with their skills. But apart from this, the students which are not good in like general economics paper 1, they find it very difficult in general economics paper 1, but they'll find very comfortable in the general economics 2, 3 and Indian economy. So I would suggest that don't go with that. UPSC always think about students all over the country. People are selecting all over the country as well, but they are sometimes moved to Delhi to do their MPhil or PhD from JNU. So that's why you know that people are selected from Delhi. That is a total myth. People are from other places as well. I have students selected from the Rajasthan as well as UP, South India, all over the place. So don't worry about this, and I think the picture is pretty clear. Sometimes you have the advantage, sometimes other people, so it's like more or less the level playing field for all these students. Yeah, thank you Chaitanya, it's my pleasure. Thank you Abhiram. Ecoholian. Yeah, Ashwarya, we are thinking about the PhD course and we are bringing experts from all over the world, like how to do PhD, how to do research, because I myself not interested in research and doing research currently, so I cannot guide you on that. But that's my promise that on Ecoholics platform, I have a lot of colleagues and I have a lot of like professors are constantly in touch with me. So we'll bring a lot of experts, especially from the World Bank, IMF, the universities of Delhi, JNU, IIM, and we'll try to make a session, fruitful session for all of you to have like how to do research. So that is what we are thinking about, and we'll start in the few months. Yeah, so all the people, thank you, and thank you for tuning in to Ecoholics. Do follow us on Instagram account for PG entrance examination, link in the description of this video. We have a live session directly with me at 8 p.m. on Tuesday with one of my student of PG entrance examination. The Sonam Rai will discuss about PG entrance, how to qualify for DSC, JNU, IGIDR, ISI, and she'll tell you all the details. So okay, so every Sunday 9:30 p.m. we are meeting at the same time. So I'll not remind you from the next time, or I haven't reminded you like since last 2 weeks. So stay tuned, 9:30 p.m. Sunday, same time. So that's it from my side, and thank you so much. Good night, take care, stay home.